Hello everyone, and welcome back to English Tour. I am Alex.
And I am Maya. We are very happy that you are here with us today.
Today's topic is simple, but very powerful.
Yes, today we are talking about something every English learner needs to practice. My daily routine.
Some people might think, my daily routine is boring. But actually, it is one of the most useful topics in English conversation. When you meet someone new, people often ask simple questions about your life. They may ask, "What do you do?" Or they may ask, "What is your day usually like?"
Exactly. When you can describe your daily routine clearly and naturally, you already sound confident in English. Daily routine language is also the foundation of speaking English because it includes time expressions, action verbs, frequency words, and feelings.
So today, we are going to talk about our daily routine step by step. We will talk about morning, afternoon, evening, and night. As you listen, you will learn vocabulary, structure, and natural expressions.
Alex, let us start with you. What time do you usually wake up?
I usually wake up at 6:30 in the morning. But honestly, I do not jump out of bed immediately.
That sounds familiar. What do you do first?
First, I turn off my alarm. Then I stay in bed for about 5 minutes. I check my phone. I read messages. Sometimes I scroll through social media.
That sounds very realistic. Do you feel energetic in the morning?
Not always. Some mornings I feel fresh and motivated. Other mornings, I feel sleepy and slow.
What helps you wake up?
Coffee. Definitely coffee. After getting out of bed, I go to the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth, and then I make coffee.
Do you eat breakfast right away?
Usually, yes. I try to eat something simple. Sometimes eggs and toast. Sometimes oatmeal. Sometimes fruit. I prefer quick meals in the morning because I do not like complicated cooking before work. After breakfast, I take a shower and get dressed for the day. Now it is your turn, Maya. What is your morning routine like?
My morning is a little different. I wake up at 7 in the morning because I need a little more sleep than Alex. When my alarm rings, I usually press the snooze button once. Just 5 more minutes.
That can be a dangerous habit.
Yes, but I am being honest. After I wake up, I stretch in bed and move my body slowly. Then I open the window to let fresh air into the room. I enjoy quiet mornings. After that, I brush my teeth, wash my face, and put on comfortable clothes.
Do you drink coffee?
Yes, but first I prefer tea. I drink warm tea near the window. Sometimes I listen to music. Sometimes I simply enjoy the silence. Then I prepare breakfast. I usually eat yogurt with fruit or avocado toast.
Okay. After breakfast, I usually start work around 8:30. I sit at my desk, turn on my computer, and check my emails. Then I write a to-do list for the day.
To-do list is very helpful because it keeps you organized. I usually begin working around 9. Sometimes I have meetings. Sometimes I record content. And sometimes I write scripts.
Do you prefer meetings or working alone?
I prefer working alone, but I enjoy creative discussions.
Around 10:30 or 11 a.m., I usually take a short break. I stand up, stretch, and make another cup of coffee.
Taking breaks is very important. It helps your brain relax and reset. Sometimes I go for a short walk outside during my break. Fresh air helps me think clearly.
I usually eat lunch around 1 in the afternoon. My meals are simple. Sometimes rice and vegetables. Sometimes pasta. If I am busy, I order food.
I usually eat lunch around 12:30. I prefer light meals in the afternoon because heavy food makes me sleepy.
My energy usually becomes lower around 3 in the afternoon.
Yes, many people feel that afternoon energy drop.
In the afternoon, I work on lighter tasks such as answering emails or planning future projects.
I usually continue working until 5 or 6 in the evening, but I try not to work too late.
After work, I like to relax. Sometimes I go for a walk or do light exercise.
In the evening, I enjoy cooking dinner. Cooking helps me relax. I usually prepare simple meals like soup, salad, or vegetables.
After dinner, I relax. I might watch a series or read a book.
Reading before bed helps me sleep better.
I usually go to bed around 11:30.
And I usually go to bed around 11. Before sleeping, I try not to use my phone too much.
When we describe daily routines, frequency words are very important. For example, we can say, I always brush my teeth before bed. I usually wake up early. I often drink coffee. I sometimes work late. I rarely skip breakfast. I never smoke.
These words make your English sound natural and clear.
Daily routines use the present simple tense. For example, we say, I wake up at 7. I eat breakfast. I go to work.
We do not say, I am waking up every day. We simply say, I wake up every day.
To make your English more interesting, you can add feelings. For example, you can say, I wake up at 7 and I feel tired. I go for a walk because it makes me relaxed. I enjoy cooking dinner.
Feelings make your story more personal. My weekend routine is different from weekdays. I usually wake up later, around 9.
Same for me. I do not use an alarm on weekends. And sometimes I clean my apartment.
I spend time with friends or family.
All right, listeners, now it is your turn. Pause this episode and try to describe your daily routine in English.
Start with a simple sentence like this. I usually wake up at. Then talk about your morning, afternoon, evening, and weekend routine.
You can also add feelings and frequency words.
We have included helpful practice sentences in the description of this episode. You can practice them at home, at your office, or even while you are traveling. Please check the description and practice them regularly.
Your daily routine may seem simple, but speaking about simple things clearly is powerful.
Fluency is not about difficult topics. It is about expressing everyday life naturally. So practice describing your daily routine until it feels automatic.
Every day is a chance to practice English. When you wake up, think in English. When you eat, think in English. When you relax, think in English.
English is not just a subject. It can become part of your daily life.
Thank you for listening to English Tour.
We are happy you joined us today.
See you in the next episode.